Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. My name is Aaron. I'm going to be the DM. I've lost count of what episode we are, and I've lost count of how many times I've said that.
24.
But, 24.
700.
But we are to die for. We've had a lot going on in the sessions leading up to this. We're really excited for this one. So we're just going to jump right into character introductions, a quick recap, and then get right on into it. So we're going to start on my far left. Go for it.
Play Master Monday, the Luxodon cleric. I'm Tim, and Rumpus and Ruckus.
Let's do it.
Hi, I'm playing Boz. I'm Eric. And Boz is a druid elf.
I am Alyssa. I play Eala, the High Elf Reborn Warlock.
Hello, I'm Eala, and I'm playing Helene. I'm a halfling rogue.
Hello, I'm Jaden. I'm going to be playing Azure, the Tiefling Barbarian.
And together we are
To die for.
I'm still messing that up.
Two.
Maybe someday.
I just held my hands
tried
out,
a
man.
couple times.
Yeah. All right. So last time, the party on their travels from Ellis Faye to Suderheim was in the canyoned area, and as they're progressing along, they caught. Well, after escaping a kobold cave, going along, getting out of some quicksand. The last episode picked up with them facing off against 3 different rust monsters, which didn't cause too many problems, all things considered.
Just for Kron.
Except for Kron. Kron, the Warforged party member, unfortunately took a few rusting hits to his leg and lost about half of his thigh, approximately, and couldn't really walk too well after that.
He's gonna need a little TLC.
Just a little. But besides from that, party wasn't too badly injured for that. And now with a crippled party member, decided to hurry up the tasks.
2 crippled party members.
2 crippled party members,
Yeah,
right?
you
Because
messed up your
Eala
ankle.
was still dealing with a busted...
Everything.
Busted everything. Specifically the ankle, though. However, she's a lot easier to carry for the Luxodon cleric Maz on his back as opposed to the few hundred-pound Warforged. Just a little bit.
The war horse is carrying the war forge.
Yeah. So Boz is Drew turning into a riding horse. It was
Yes, riding
I
horse.
misspoke.
riding horse. Spent out of the next 2 days as the party was getting out of the canyon, helped Kron on and sped off to help not slow down the rest of the progression. Did that for 2 days in a row. One of the days, Helene all sneakily was able to jump on and hitch a ride. Yep.
She hitched a ride.
And besides from that,
Hitchhiker.
not too much else happened during the days. Party continued talking. Tensions, in some regards, continued brewing.
We all need a bath and a good hot meal. That's where we're at.
And a strong...
And a drink.
Very strong drink. Yeah.
All
And a
three.
stiff one. I mean a drink.
You almost had your stiff on before we left.
Oh, boy.
I did.
So anyways,
Oh.
we
So-
can see the city.
Yes.
We're almost there.
After 2 more days of travel,
Thank
really
God.
kind of at this point 2.5, the party exited out of the canyon and was crossing some of the flat plain, and ahead of them as sunlight was fading right before dusk, and as the party was taking one last sleep, they saw on their horizon, quickly approaching, the massive city of Suderheim, with the sea to the left, mountains kind of far off to the right, and a large... And just a large city in front of them. I was going to go into other stuff, but my brain's starting to split. So, we're just going to jump right into it.
Thinking
So-
is hard.
As you guys wake up with a bit of a chill and a lot more damp than you have been in a bit, being close to the ocean now, you find yourself now just a few miles outside from where the city begins. And as you start to wake up and get the first look at it as the morning sun kind of touches down, you notice that unlike other cities, Suderheim does not have any massive wall, nor is there a really distinct kind of barrier around it or distinct kind of beginning to the city. Instead, you notice that as you're approaching from the south, there just kind of starts becoming not really farmlands due to the more deserty nature of the topography around you, but rather just houses and almost kind of maybe small hovels on the outskirts will eventually start popping up that you can start to see before eventually it just quickly grows into thousands and thousands of buildings.
So if you had to give us a reference for how big, like the population of this city kind of a thing, like is it
You're probably pushing 75 to 100,000 people.
Massive.
so it's massive?
It is a massive city, yes.
So if I was to start, like once you get into the city part of the city, if I was to start on one side of the city and walk to the other side, would it take me like 8 hours? Would it take me like a day to walk across the entire city?
Good question.
And that depends on what neighborhoods you go through.
Yeah, that's fair too.
So
It's a big city.
it is a big city. However, a fair amount of the population really does also kind of, there's an outskirts to it.
Uh-huh. So
But
there's-
the population is very compact in the center.
Okay.
So there is not an inlet. Why am I spacing? Suderheim is kind of like, is it a peninsula?
Peninsula?
Peninsula, where there's a large
Goes
body
out
of water
into
that
the
it
water?
circles around.
Mm-hmm.
Is that no? Peninsula is the opposite.
It circles around the body of water?
Yeah.
Right.
Is
I
that
don't
a
remember
peninsula?
what that's called. That's an inlet, maybe?
Yeah.
It's one of them. Anywho,
Topography is not our
it is not,
Yeah.
and I wrote notes, and I can't find the notes
tee.
because
So
I
anyways,
specifically looked this up, but it was a few
there's
weeks
like a
ago.
big bay.
Thank you. It's a bay. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's got a bay, yes, Old Bay.
Old Bay.
And it's kind
So-
of wrapped around that crescent shape.
Yeah. So
And then going out from that.
if you're trying to get from one crescent to another, it would take a few hours minimum on a main kind of road.
If you were just walking, yeah.
If you're just kind of walking, and a lot of the main traffic is there because that's where the ports are, but a decent amount of the population does kind of spread out, but it's not all really applicable too much. But I would say to get to one side, it might take up to let's say about 3 hours, because within 3 hours you're traveling almost 10 miles. Like, it's not going to be
Okay.
more than 10 miles across at a brisk pace.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, the question is, can you do a brisk across, or is it too crowded with like?
I would say you
Shops
could
and
have
stuff.
a brisk pace for most of it.
I could
There's-
probably do it. I just slip between people's legs.
Yeah.
Well, you probably need a good guide.
We just
Yeah, I
throw
get
you.
fairly lost.
But as long as I just
It's a
keep
bit of a
the
labyrinth.
water on my right side or on my left side, whichever side, I should be good.
All right. So, with that
left.
brief description, everyone is coming to. I believe Eala, Boz, and Kron would have been the ones awake for that last kind of night of watch. So, you're probably still a few miles before you start getting there, but as everyone wakes, the day is yours. What would you like to do?
Have a little breakfast. Take a look around.
Eat
see
a
if there's
ration.
anything before we move up camp. If there's like anything of value around or anything we can like scavenge for the road.
Looking around at this point, I'm not going to have you make a roll because there's really not going to be. You're close enough to the city that you start to see traffic coming around. Like, you see it's a well kind of laid
Right,
path.
okay.
It's not isolated enough to have any like real kind of loot type of stuff.
Gotcha.
So
You know.
yeah,
Have any of you
Food,
guys
kinds of,
actually been to this city before?
Yeah, actually,
Yes.
Yeah?
I grew up there.
Oh shit.
I spent
Oh,
some
interesting.
time.
Are they
Main
mainly
streets of Suderheim.
are they mainly like
So
a fishing town or like
Ooh,
do they
there's
do
a
winery? Because I mean, we are kind of in the deserty area, and I know sometimes that's a good place for like wine.
I mean, there's some good vintages. I was bit more keen on the stronger stuff, and they do make quite a lot of that there.
That's
But
pretty cool. Oops.
yeah, they got a pretty rock solid sort of fishing industry here.
Okay.
There's I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of crime.
That
There
would
are
be an
parts where
understatement.
the guards just don't go.
Really?
Yeah.
They're too scared?
Well, it's just that the gangs attack them on sight.
Oh.
So they just sort of like cut out these little patches and stuff.
Is
You
there
know,
really-
it's just like old stuff, you know.
So there's a lot of gangs in this city.
There's a few, yeah. Keep an eye out for the Silvers. They're the worst of them. They're
Okay.
Northerners.
The northern.
Yeah.
Okay.
North side's where the posh folks is at.
I didn't spend
Right.
much time in the north.
South side is where the
South.
real people live.
So it's kind of divided like north side, south side?
A bit, yeah.
Okay. No, they're just kind of the two main gangs, or they're like a bunch of gangs?
There's a decent amount, you know. The Black Axe, they're one to keep an eye out for.
Are they
for
gonna
sure.
try? Are they gonna try to kill us if we just come into their town? Just newbies?
I mean, maybe.
Noobs.
It depends, you know. It depends if anyone recognizes me, you know. I'm pretty sure Barry Rubble's still
Are
one
you
of the
gang
good guys.
affiliated?
I mean, a little.
I knew you did fishing, but
It was a. Listen, I wasn't a priest then, alright? I ain't always been a cleric.
that's fair enough.
No comment.
Well, maybe we'll talk about a game plan a little more once we get in and like get a
Yeah.
place to stay and get food in our bellies and stuff.
For sure. We should definitely go on the south side now.
I
'Cause
think-
I might know a gate guard. We might be able to skip any nonsense because they do like to shake down newbies for, you know, a bit of pocket change.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, you lead the way then, since you know where we're going.
Oh,
No
it'd be my
pocket
pleasure. I
change.
think I know a bar actually. Now I'm hoping it's still open. It's been a few years since I've been here. Really.
I'm just gonna grab your ear and like give it a tug and be like, just go. Just
Stomp
go,
it
please.
we should get a move on.
All right.
And we all go skipping off to the city.
Yes.
We're off to see.
We're off to see a gang now and see if we get shanked.
Yeah, and I'll keep my
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
fingers crossed and hope Barry Rubble is still on guard, still
Okay.
alive, and is still doing his thing on the south gate.
All right. So it doesn't take too long before you guys start entering what might be considered like the far boundaries of the city, where you start to see hovels and a lot of like kind of small time shacks or other structures built from just kind of maybe more some indigenous stone or other things. As you do get closer, though, the ocean does continue just to almost creep up on you in a way as you get closer and closer. Still, though, making kind of a beeline to the closest part of the city, the ocean's still going to be a few, like probably a solid 2 miles to your left. But eventually, you do walk in and you see kind of the more disheveled individuals coming through. I need to mute that.
That reminds me of the
What is-
same thing.
It wasn't me. I'm muted.
Thank God.
And kind of quickly passing through, you see merchants kind of starting to come in and out of this area. There's no farmlands or any other type of agriculture on the south side, as you did just kind of walk through what again was almost kind of like a high desert area, and they don't seem to really develop too much on the south
High
side.
desert, like Plainlands desert, like going to Chino Valley kind of a thing, or high desert, like going to Phoenix, Black Canyon City?
More Black Canyon City
Okay.
type.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
Okay.
picturing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, where there's some vegetation, there's enough moisture to support shrubs, but really nothing else.
Shrubs and cactus, basically.
Yeah.
Are there cactus out here? Cacti?
Cacti, yeah, we'll say there's cacti out here.
Nice.
So
Are they in bloom?
not at this time, no. You guys
This
are
is like
approaching.
August.
Yeah.
I actually have the date.
Yep.
Because we had talked about it at one point in time, so
We
I've been
did.
keeping track of the
I
days.
think in-game Maz wouldn't know what day it is.
Probably. Yeah, Maz probably not.
Maz
So-
knows up, down, drink.
Yeah. Sun up, sun down.
Helena
Up,
is
down,
really-
drink, praise.
Yes.
So,
What else is there?
as you guys continue kind of going through that, you see the main road leading into Suderheim. As there starts to be a lot of foot traffic that's building up around you, you start to see little stalls that are set up here and there. And while there isn't actually a giant wall or anything separating like into the main city, you do notice that there seem to be some guard posts, and they do seem to be doing a type of like security check as people are going in and out. It doesn't seem like a super thorough one, but it's more of they're just kind of making a mental note of people going in and out, trying to make sure any suspicious
Troublemakers.
characters. Yeah. So you guys end up kind of waiting in line. That's moving fairly quick. It's not it's not like a stop and go. It's much more of just like, okay, you're almost taking like any type of event where you take like the quarter steps.
Do I
Behind, like-
recognize any of the guards?
Go and roll me a perception check.
What time of day would you say it is?
I would say it's about 9 a.m. right now.
Okay.
Do I recognize any of the guards? I mean, I guess
I'll.
Do
been
I
a while.
recognize him?
it's been a while, but
So go ahead, roll a perception.
I call dibs on this. Let's go.
12.
12. Okay.
I got a 19.
Nice.
9.
19. So, Boz, you do not. Maz, you're just having a hard time seeing their faces. The one or two that you do, you can't quite see.
Too many humans. It's just
Yeah.
face blindness for me.
Your eyesight's not as good as your hearing.
And Eala, you recognize one of their faces.
Okay. I'm thinking, like, I sit there and I pull my little lace blindfold up and I'm like, I think I know that man.
Yep. You recognize one of the faces, but unfortunately a name's not coming to you.
Right.
Almost went Irish there.
Irish.
It's not coming to you.
face rings a
So,
bell.
It's not coming to me right now.
Well, of course his face is going to ring a bell if I throw it hard enough into it.
With
so
that,
as you
That's a
guys
joke about that.
we'll do all right here.
So as you guys eventually kind of come to the front, you notice that they're just kind of like waving through, and as you guys are collectively together, I would say Maz and Eala, you two are kind of called up front as they start kind of like push in Boz, Helene, Azure, and Kron through. Actually, no, they would definitely stop Kron too. They would ask him to come as the three of you come up, and
We're getting
you do
strange
not
sounds.
know who this guard is.
Okay.
But Eala,
I will crawl down from Maz's shoulder.
all right. So you crawl down, and you recognize this guard's face. You just can't tell. It seems to be a man, like human male, probably like early 40s.
Okay.
And as he comes up to you, presents in a very standard, very just daily thing. It's like, all right, so you're new. So what are you doing here?
No, actually, I'm not new. I lived here for several years.
And full hell of you.
Oops, I hit the mic. I apologize for the sound there. Goes and takes a real close look at you, and it's like, oh, it's like, well, and catches a glance at you too, Maz.
Sort of flaps the
Yeah.
elephant ears
It's
a little.
like, now that you mention it, yeah, you seem familiar in some way, but I can't really put my finger on it.
I was
So-
a dressmaker in the city.
That's right. I went to you to get my wife Helene a dress.
Yes.
Hang on.
It was the purple one. That had
Helene, yeah.
the frills. Very pretty. I do
So why are
remember.
you coming from the south?
I went to go meet up with some friends for a little bit of vacation, and then I decided to come back.
He kind of goes and he like scans and looks at your group. It's like, them?
Yeah, don't
Just-
ask.
Big smile.
It's like, okay.
I'm kind of clinging to Azure right now, just kind of like standing behind him almost like a little kid, like, this is a lot of people.
That's right. It's like, well, well, we know you're here and we know your shop. I'd go check up on it.
I probably should do that, seeing as it's been a while.
Yeah, I saw a vacant notice it was a few months ago.
Yeah.
Sure took your sweet time.
That's what happens when you stop paying the bills.
What can I say? Things happened, and I needed to get away for a little while.
Well, you know, you've lived here. I know you've been here.
I was gonna say, how could you not recognize him?
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen any other, strapping features resembling elephants
Yes, absolutely.
pass through
Strap.
here?
he takes a real like long look at you and you see his eyes narrow just a little bit. It's like, I remember who you are now, and
Oh,
Was he a troublemaker? Because it wouldn't surprise me.
well, the name sticks around. I'm the one they own, dumbass the Monday.
Oh my god.
Dumbass.
I think there's more. You caused quite an upstir. Right after you disappeared, we've
Allegedly.
well, some high up names, even in your group, kind of came to us, wanting us to keep an eye out, but they also came back later and asked us to take it down. So I don't know what's going on, but you caused a ruckus for sure.
Maz,
I'm sure it was water under the bridge
what
by
the fuck
now.
did you do?
Can you describe the ruckus?
It was nothing, really.
Not
They
in our
didn't
group.
tell us,
No, I don't.
but with his associates, we don't ask. So, but you're not on a list, so you're free.
And this man here, and I'm gonna point to Kron. Like,
And,
he's one of my really good friends. He's the one that I went to go pick up and and bring here.
He goes like, well, again, we have your address, so you know you're good to go.
Do you have a
Fantastic.
house here?
Yes,
You have a house?
sort of. I sort of lived in.
All right, move along now.
outside and-
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Maz as we're walking and be like, "What did you do? And how did our paths never cross the entire
I know.
time?"
I was just about to ask. Like, I feel like you're famous, and I'm just like not. I'm
think-
getting like celebrity blindness from it.
I think you're famous, but in a completely different
Yeah,
way.
I'm more infamous.
Well, I mean,
You're
Maz isn't buying a whole lot of dresses in his time, so
No,
I'm not
no.
surprised.
But judging by the reaction, I'm
mean-
shocked our paths never crossed.
It's not like you ran a man's big and tall
I feel
or
like
anything.
I'm gonna recognize your shop or something.
You probably will.
Yeah.
I mean, he said it was
Small world.
vacant, so
I
I'm.
might have robbed it once.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. It's,
That wouldn't surprise me either.
if you saw a very large hole in your wall and some valuables were missing, it might have been me.
Probably not.
So, should we
Those were
go?
my
Oh,
early days.
We should go. We should go find somewhere to stay. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
know somewhere close, but
I do. I know a pretty good pub. We should probably avoid this one place, but I could take this there. It's an easy trip. Lovely city, and it's yeah. They have like rooms, and they serve food and beer, and I'm pretty sure they have a bath.
They have a what?
that would be
bath.
nice.
Oh, a bath.
I know I stink, and you need to get restitched.
It's
so
nothing fancy, but it's
Yes,
hot
smell
water.
those stitches.
hot water is
Do you have
nice.
materials to fix yourself at your shop?
I don't know what remains.
They
I
have a
kind
vacant
of
notice.
just
They might have changed the name, but it's the same place.
right. I mean,
Well, let's go then.
all right.
All right. And I will lead the way while telling some annoying stories
I
about
am
fishing.
hooked around his arm, using him as my crutch.
About
All right.
my
Azure's listening to all
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the stories with all of the intrigue.
He's like-
desperately trying to avoid the subject.
Okay.
That was brought up earlier.
So, everyone is now following Maz with Eala on his arm, meandering down the cities with Kron probably limping in the back behind, requesting maybe a little help from Azure too. And as you start getting into the city, it very quickly develops into a bustling thoroughfare filled with markets and shops. Different businesses that you can actually see are definitely kind of higher end. And as you start making your way more into this city, you realize that Maz is also taking you like right into the heart, at least initially right now, right into the heart of the south side.
Because he's going downtown.
Yeah.
Oddly heading north
Oh,
into the
sides.
south side.
Right.
Yeah, the markets here are insane. You can find anything in this city.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's true.
And as you guys continue going on, like, you quickly see why Maz was also mentioning like the need for a guide, because about 15 minutes in, it oddly feels like you also haven't moved a step, even though you've been walking constantly. Like, nothing looks different until all of a sudden you cross through a few buildings that, especially in the center, you start seeing a lot of fabric that's laid out as awnings across different structures. A lot of stone structures has almost kind of that Mediterranean type of feel to it in a way. And then as you come into a bit of an opening, you actually kind of catch your first large like point of like a reference point. As you see almost on this slight little hill, there seems to be this massive, almost like a mansion that takes up multiple square blocks and is the actual first place that you've seen that has a legitimate gate, as well as some actual greenery with inside this. And Maz is not heading you straight there, but compared to everything else, where everything very quickly started feeling borderline claustrophobic, this feels like a really big breath of fresh air, but at the same time very almost hostile as you see almost like guards actually walking on the inside, but very ritzy compared to everything else, despite the still growing wealth that you start seeing from some of the nearby shops.
Do I know whose house that is?
Yes, you would.
Do I know whose house that is?
You would have heard the name.
Okay.
How about me?
Yes.
I probably made something for them that got sent there.
So for the three of you, you would know that this one would be
The Del Rio house.
The Wrigley Mansion.
double checking.
Melbourne
This
Manor.
could be very good or very bad.
Right. It's probably very bad for
So
you.
this is the house of Heestick Underdigger.
Did you say pea stick?
Heestick.
He stick. Okay.
Heestick. Yeah, Heestick. Sorry, Heestick.
Sorry.
Heestick Underdigger.
Chat, he
Mr.
might dig
Underdigger.
under.
That's what he. Yeah, yeah.
As the three of you would know him as, at least have heard the name, and know that he is considered one of the main three nobles in the southern area.
Okay.
Yeah, we're walking by. I'm like, yeah, this is Underdigger's house. You know, he's one of the big three. There's like three big influential people that pretty much run this whole city.
Yeah, I never
Haven't
really met him.
actually met him, but I've had stuff sent to him.
Yeah, I've never met Trisata, but I heard she's pretty fit.
Trisado?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know her.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
Was she as pretty as they say?
Yes.
Nice.
Should I be offended?
Crack
in-
on me, son.
Should I be offended in any way?
I mean, a little.
Okay. Fantastic.
All right. So with Boz, Eala, and Azure, or sorry, Boz, Maz, and Eala. There we go. Starting to like talk like reunited friends once again within the city.
Reunited,
Um,
it feels so
but-
good.
Maz, you continue off to the right. As you continue on, is there any? Are you taking them straight to an inn, or do you
Yeah,
have
just
any?
the best one that comes to mind.
Okay. You've got a few in mind right now. Go ahead and make me a wisdom check.
Okay. Not great, not bad. That is a 13.
13.
Lucky number.
All right. So you find yourself as you're leading through, trying to juggle a few things on your mind. One of them is just keeping everyone entertained with different stories.
Right.
And that
He's not
is-
having any issues with Azure.
And that is arguably even taking up a little more time than you would.
Get distracted from where I'm going. and
Yeah,
then-
like maybe a little more than that. But you find yourself eventually retracing some old steps. And you start feeling a bit familiar as Kron maybe starts also asking some more questions on it, so you let your feet just kind of take you away. And go ahead and roll me just a luck die to see where your feet take you.
This one out of here. 13.
13. All right. So, as you guys continue following Maz for a good half hour just through the city streets, and you all notice at some point he all of a sudden gains confidence, and instead of kind of looking around a little more, comes to a pass and just instantly will turn left, instantly turn right, continues going through, maybe starting to push past some people with a little extra speed and Kron's.
She's like, oh my god, if you don't slow down, you're gonna have to carry me again.
Oh, sorry. It's just it's been so long since I've been here. You know, it's just it's washing all over me again.
Mm-hmm.
You do come across a view of another kind of large area, not as quite as big as the first one, but a second one that all three of you would recognize, or at least know, for the area of the home of Trisatra. And this one, you do see a large manor, but you almost kind of see around where, granted, there is some greenery in here, but you almost see small, what seem to be more open public buildings surrounding it. As the three of you would also have heard a lot of stuff of, she is considered like a major diplomat, and there's a lot of functions that go on here. Very different feel also to the closed and gated area of Underdigger.
I will need to spend some time, though, probably catching up with her for a bit before we head on out of here.
Sure.
Catching up with her.
Yes, we had a lot of talk about the city's
I
infrastructure.
just nuzz Maz. I'm like,
And I do it from the other side. You old dog, you.
Oh, no, it was never like that.
Uh-huh.
that's what they all say.
Did you ever have a lover or a wife, boss?
It's a deeply personal
A
question.
long time ago.
Well, you don't have to delve into that. I just wasn't sure because they were probing you there, and I was like, tee hee hee, maybe.
It's a fair question.
All right. So, as you guys pass this large kind of area again to your left, and you follow Maz down, you find that eventually you're actually coming closer and closer to the bay, and you start kind of noticing Maz going quickly towards areas that appear a little less populated. But he's still walking with confidence. Now, it's not like he's bringing you down like back alleys, but I would say, especially Helene, you start noticing individuals where it's like they look a little more fishy, and you see them just kind of maybe strolling along, but it's definitely a different vibe that you're starting to get into with that type of area.
I'm just gonna keep my hand firmly like on my knife, kind of a thing, like discreet to an extent, but I'm definitely holding one of my knives here as I'm just walking around.
Yeah. Matt's definitely commented on it, though. Like, yeah, it's a bit of a rougher neighborhood, sure, but, the closer to the docks, you get the fresher food, less likely to get sick or to run from something, and there's not as many people crowding up, I don't like them. I'm a large build. I don't like bumping shoulders when I'm trying to munch.
That is fair.
So, Maz, you have found yourself taking them into the heart of your old kind of stomping ground,
Yeah.
but at least in the more publicly accessible areas. And that's when you kind of realize where you're kind of at, and I will let you choose where you want to take them. Your feet have not taken you completely...
Awry.
yeah,
Okay.
they have not taken you completely awry.
At this point, going through this neighborhood, Maz is pretty hungry. Thinking about food at this point. So yeah, we'll just go to a restaurant that also had beds.
Okay.
And a bath.
Did
Just
you
as lo-
did you just say restaurant that has beds?
Yes, and a bath. So it's
So,
an inn,
like
an
a
inn.
tavern?
Yes, tavern.
There we
Inn.
go.
On the
Words
quest
are hard.
for tavern inn. It's not too crowded. There's
Are
good
you
food.
wanting to do what? Does Maz care at this point of whether there's an association or not?
At this point, probably just hungry for creature comforts. Would probably pick the one that like the best fish and chip spot or whatever.
Okay, go ahead and just roll me a straight d20 then.
Okay. 18.
18. So, Maz, overtaken by hunger and the smell of the sea, and maybe a whiff of some fish and chips
Yes.
that are baking.
Delicious beer batter.
Fucking love fish and chips, guys.
It's so good.
So he takes you down an alleyway where you see what seems to be a fairly nice establishment of sorts, which seems to be a restaurant. But you do see right across the way is an actual tavern as well. And walking in, like as you approach this restaurant, the smell is fantastic. And you can see why Maz brought you here. Like, no questions. They are frying this food with some...
When we got within like 100 feet, my trunk curled up and it just like led the direction that I was walking.
As little vapors.
Yeah.
As Eala started getting pulled along, like, up into the air.
Yeah.
And he serves his own hooch. This place is great. If you drink too much, you might go blind. But
Yeah.
it's good stuff.
But he takes you to what seems a restaurant, not a tavern, but you do see what seems to be a tavern across the way. But just a restaurant. It's called Bristol's.
Bristol. I have a cousin named Bristol.
Oh, Bristol's.
And as you walk in, especially with the smell and what seemed to be fairly nice kind of decor, on the outside, or at least a good paint job. You walk in and you're all kind of taken aback. Maz continues just to walk unabated. But opening it up, it is dimly lit. The smell hits you and it's still fantastic. But you see a lot of rough and grungy kind of sailors, and everything, the atmosphere completely changes. And as you all step in, you get the feeling, maybe everyone except Maz, of we might not belong.
Makes me think of the scene in Tangled where he
Very-
takes her
yeah.
into that first bar and it's like,
Wasn't it called?
Oh.
It was called like the Lucky Duck or something.
Yeah.
like
Yes.
that. Yeah. No. Eala's gonna grab Maz and just kind of like pull him by his shirt and be like, I don't think Helene should be in a place like this, or Azure for that matter.
What you mean?
Have
Look around.
Azure kind of touches his
What, are they
horns a
giving you
little
trouble?
bit.
I'm still kind of
Have I been
clinging
to
to
this
your
place?
leg. If
'Cause
it's just kind of walking
Boz
right
would
behind you.
have just gone wherever he could.
Yeah. Are they eyeballing us just like the other patrons here?
I mean, you're walking with a really hot elf girl, so probably.
I would say Boz has
Yeah.
Boz has not been here.
Okay.
This would be one of those locations where, because of the area, you were probably told to avoid it more.
All right.
Same. That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
for Eala too.
Same
this
for
is
Eala.
not her forte.
But yes, you guys walk in, and it's kind of one of those things where initially, like, just two people look at you, and then they continue to look, and it makes everyone else look.
Like the bar just goes silent, and everybody's like,
Pretty much.
Yeah. So we basically go. I want to go from like what, and you go. Have you seen these people?
wait.
Look around, and I
Look
and I
around.
turn to whichever one looked at us first, and I go, "We got a fucking problem, mate."
There's a lot of hooligans in here.
oh my god, we're gonna get killed.
We
I
hear
even
you.
rolled for that, guys. I even rolled for that.
We hear you have really good food.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
does smell really good in here.
All right. So, Maz.
Would I remember the pricing? I assume they serve like plates of like just like.
Yes, but before that, roll me an intimidation.
I mean, Mans could help you out. So pop out and be like,
No, he's shitting on something.
He'd have to let go of it.
then my foot would fall out.
Probably wouldn't use a spell here. Seems like it would escalate everything.
You got this. I believe in you.
That escalated quickly.
Natural 20.
So you, as that mentioned, and everyone else is talking, you point out the one who first said it. You walk right up and you get inches away from this guy's face as you are towering down
I'm
over
still
what
holding
now
on.
is looking like a smaller and smaller man.
Yeah, I'm still holding onto his sleeve, like, oh my
Yeah.
god, oh my god, oh my god.
You got a problem, buddy.
We got a problem, mate.
And the entire bar, if it was silent before, the outside, anyone walking outside would feel like it was just like soundproofed all
And
of a
you
sudden.
just hear somebody in the corner just rip one because he's so nervous. He's just like, you're like,
No.
"Ooh."
But there is this really awkward pauses. No one is talking before you hear someone behind the bar just kind of call out. It's like, "Oi, the dead rabbit's removed the hit. He's good. Just let him be."
Oh, there was a hit for me. They removed it. Nice.
I'm gonna smack him.
You have no idea how pissed Solomon was.
I'm just gonna hit him on his arm.
Was
What did you do?
you
You're
know,
gonna get us
it's-
killed here. Maybe I shouldn't
Nah,
associate with you.
it wasn't nothing to be, murderous about.
Right. Right.
Yes, because hits aren't
For long.
murders.
You
For
see her back.
long.
It's like, well, can we get the beer then?
Right. What was the pricing for the plates here?
Uh,
I just want to order food for everybody.
It's actually relatively cheap. It's
right.
we're gonna say about 5 copper a plate.
Gotcha. Then I'll order everybody's food.
Okay.
Just plates
So-
of food.
With the order, you hear the light murmur start emanating throughout the room again. Everyone, like, simultaneously looks away and goes back to their own conversations.
Hey, Eala,
Yes, dear.
can you order me a drink? Because I look like a child.
I'm just gonna slide my drink towards you.
Thanks.
2
Absolutely.
hands on the cup.
And then I'm just gonna pick at my food. Like I'll eat like little bits and pieces of it, but I'm obviously not gonna
All right.
eat it.
Hey, I
So-
spotted a dead rat out in the alley if you want. I figure that'd be more your taste.
Fuck off, Helene.
I'm just saying, you're dead. You like dead things, right?
I don't eat. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
I take my
Just
drink
trying
back.
to help.
I take my
Damn it.
drink back from her.
And it's at that point when like food's kind of served out, and as he's going, this bartender who is a half orc, on the older side, a bit long in the tooth, hands you your plate last. Just kind of sits down, looks at you, is like, "Oi, where the hell you been?"
You know, went on a walkabout. You know, did a bit of soul searching. Still didn't find Dad.
I busted him out
Oh,
of
Mom.
jail.
You know,
I saved
you
him
know,
from
been
a
in and
slave
out.
ship.
What, you getting soft, getting actually caught now?
That nothing sticks.
You've been saved twice in the last 3 weeks.
Has it only
did some
been
saving.
3 weeks?
I haven't been in jail twice. Oh, well. The first time I got out scot free. Nothing stick. That was just a verbal warning.
And the other time when I was with you?
I don't think we got.
Verbal warning, you were in a cage.
Yeah, that was different.
And the other
That
time you
was-
were in a cell. Which is
Yeah, the cell thing was just like, that was water under the bridge. The slavery thing was a bit rough. I'm gonna be honest. That one caught me off guard.
Kind of looks at you and is like,
Yeah.
"All right, so now that you're back, like, what's your plan with all of it? Because you know Solomon's gonna hear about this
Oh, for
probably
sure.
within the hour.
Well, you know, gonna see him sooner or later. You know.
You gonna make an entrance, or you gonna make him come to you?
I
Because if that's the case, just God, don't be here.
yeah, we should.
Unless your Thor can actually protect this whole place, just make sure it's not
mean,
here.
maybe
Come back afterwards.
Miracles can happen.
If it doesn't have coin, I'm not interested.
That sounds about right. And then I like, oh, by the way, and I say it in Orcish, and I'm like, can we get some drinks?
He just kind of nods.
I'd like some too.
He nods and looks at you. It's like, is it on Solomon's tab?
I mean, at this point, why not?
I'm gonna
They
nudge him
want
and be
some
like,
more.
Was
can
that
we
Orcish?
get something really
Yes.
That
strong?
conversation with Solon Knockers?
Just the like the last half of it.
I picked it up because I can speak Orcish.
Hey,
And I'm like, I want something really strong, please.
He kind of looks at you and it's like, what's your definition of strong, little lady?
I assure you I'm not a lightweight.
She
He
can
looks
handle what
over to
give
you,
her.
Maz.
I think I saw her drink Mercury once.
I can outdrink him.
Yeah, she's
No
built
way.
different.
I'm built very different.
I'll tell you what. If you can drink her under the table, I'll pay for all the drinks. But if you lose, you gotta pay for them.
Well, I'm still waiting for Jenny to come in to cover any part of the shift. So until that happens, I can't actually take him on yet.
What a sad.
Needless to
anywho.
say, it's impressive.
So he goes and gets a round of drinks for you guys.
Hey, what's your buddy's name?
Oh, the one.
The half orc here.
What was his name?
They just
Bristol?
huh?
Is his name Bristol? Is this his shop?
Yeah, just call me Briss.
It's all
Okay.
Bristol.
Well, sir, do you have a bathroom that I could use? Or, just a bucket or
She
something?
really needs to bathe.
I just need to pee.
Okay, that too.
I haven't peed since before we started at the checkpoint.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah.
We passed through so many alleyways. You
I
could've
just,
You don't
I
pee
have
in the
little legs.
alleyway.
What do you think the alley's
Can
there
you help me,
for?
Oh
please?
my god.
Yeah, there's a bucket, and I mean to do the other business. Yeah,
I just gotta pee. I don't even need a rag.
he's just like
Oh my god.
he hands you a bucket and goes is like we
Not at the table, please.
go outside behind the alleyway, and that's
Azure, go with her so she doesn't get lost, please.
I'm fine. I can pee by myself.
Not in this neighborhood.
Oh,
Probably not.
that is fair.
Maz, we're not
You
you.
gotta turn around.
We're not 7 feet built of solid mass.
Fair point.
As we're walking out, I've traveled with you. I already know this.
I know.
it just kind of awkwardly hands you the bucket and just kind of like waits for you to go off.
So,
I'm going.
How is old Solomon's? Everything all right over there?
Well, that screw up job that ended up happening ended up paying off pretty nicely for him. So That's why the hit's no longer on your head. But
So it all worked out in the end.
it did. But God, when that happened, and then all of a sudden you skipped town, I swear he was about ready to go up north and burn down every place looking for your hide.
I never would have found
He
me.
would have been locked up.
You
I was-
think being locked up's gonna stop Old Solomon? Nah. Not a
he's
chance.
got a point.
I mean, the first time I met him, he was locked up. So
Same.
Yeah, it's
We
a
were
disturbing
cellmates.
pattern as of late.
you're not here.
I'm not here anymore. We're missing great
But
lore.
I just had to
Yeah,
pee
yeah,
real
been a
fast.
hell of a
Now
journey,
I'm coming back
mate.
inside.
so many stories.
How far are we from Ethereal Threads from here? It's an old clothing shop. Went down a couple months
Have
ago.
I heard of that place?
Roll me a history check. The Bart, Briss looks at you and kind of very questioning and says, can't say I know that place offhand.
And it's probably because it's not a part of this district.
No, I can't say it
I'm
is.
proficient in history, so I have a +0, so that would be a 7.
7. The name rings 0 bells.
Ding, 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 ding.
I would say you do know that it is noticeably more to the west
Okay.
from here. Exactly how far, you're not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, just the thought bubble of Maz, just a smaller elephant person just pulling empty files.
I just
out of
picture
a
the
file
hamster
drawer.
on the wheel, but the hamster's dead.
Yeah.
But the wheel's still spinning. The hamster's just going flop, flop, flop.
It's like every time he breathes through this trunk, you see a rush of air, which like spins the wheel really quick,
Yeah.
and then it just slowly dies.
I'm gonna lean into Maz and be like, so you definitely weren't in my part of town. That's why we never crossed paths.
That makes sense. You know, I'm a man of the sea as well.
All right. So, Helene,
And her
are you
bucket.
going out back?
I went pee,
Okay.
did my business. Now I'm coming back inside.
And I will say he asked you just to leave the bucket out.
I figured as much.
So, does anyone else besides Maz wanting to ask any questions or do anything right now?
No, this is far outside of my jurisdiction. So
Very fun.
Same.
Now, I will say the food is amazing. It is probably like overly greasy, but it tastes damn good.
So it's got like a crap ton of flavors. So I'm picturing Eala, she's just like a little bit, and then she's like, a little bit more, a little bit more.
Yeah. It's got a great blend of sea salt and like what seems to be maybe some capsaicin through like red peppers, or some other like almost imported spices that are maybe sparingly sprinkled on but do the trick.
cumin.
Okay. I really want fish and chips now, guys.
I know, it sounds
The
tasty.
secret, I've been told, is to use dwarven spices because they're so naturally resistant to poisons. They have very strong like flavors in their food, like very aggressive flavors. You know, I once
Damn
met a
right.
dwarf that ate a nightshade salad.
I'm gonna just like nudge and be like, I bet I could eat it.
Dwarves are crazy.
You know,
Why
you
can't
should
they
talk
do
to
that?
Solomon and get him on Underhill to try to actually open up some of those trading routes because can't get my hands on crap here.
Yeah, Underhill's still giving us trouble, huh? Or,
You know Underhill, he's pompous ass. Ain't
That
nothing more
guy
to
that
it.
lives up in the gated house?
No, that's
No.
Underdigger.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure I didn't get the name wrong. As Michaela.
He's a different fellow.
Does
Is he-
something.
Is he also Southside?
So sweet.
You're not sure.
Maz, is he also Southside?
Mass is he also Southside?
Oh,
Maz, is he also Southside? I figured
Maz-
everybody else did it. I figured I should do it too. I felt left out.
Maz, is he also Southside?
Yeah, he's more of a merchant.
Gotcha.
You recognize the name.
Yeah, just miserly, merchant fellow. Yeah, but he is occasionally Southside originally, but he butters up pretty thick to those Northerners.
Get what you want if you're nice to people.
Well, more like aggressively climbing the ladder.
You're not nice to
Okay,
people when
fair
you climb
enough.
a ladder.
Yeah. Like nice for a second, and then foot immediately pushing on head to climb to the next one.
It's one of those guys.
Yep, sounds about right.
You know,
I knew somebody like that in my training.
say he's a shark, but sharks have flavor.
Oh, anywho, you're eating your fill, and I'd appreciate it if you get out before Solomon gets here.
Gotcha. And I pay for it. Drop it was a 5 per person, so I'll drop the 25 copper.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Roughly. If you don't want to count Kron.
I don't think Kron eats.
I don't think Crow eats food.
He doesn't.
He
He's like
doesn't.
me.
I assumed.
But you did eat.
But I did eat because it tasted really good.
I mean, Crom, if you had asked, I would have got some. Maybe you could mush it up on your face or something.
No, I would rather not.
Nah, figured.
So, at that, the party is kind of ushered out of Bristol's.
Yes, yes.
So I should probably go talk to Solomon's. Kind of a thing. If I linger too much, he might send some goons our
So,
way.
I don't think you should go by yourself.
All right.
Because
I'll have to come save you again.
cages, jail cells.
Right. I mean, it'd be a bit dodgy, but I was willing to handle it myself if none of you is comfortable.
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I
worry.
don't know if it would necessarily be a good idea to bring, like, your own, like,
Entourage.
How about
gang
Nah, this is
into
like-
his place. Like,
this
who
is
is
like a-
Solomon?
This is like a small crew. Like Solomon's
Okay.
Games
Okay.
is think of it more like
Is it-
like guilds, I guess. You would
How
say,
about
in other
how about
cities.
I go with you? Helene and Azure go with Buzz, and he goes around and shows his part of town, and we can take Kron with us.
I think I know of a tavern that's a little bit nicer that we could,
I mean, all right.
check up in.
I'm just saying, I'm not exactly flush with cash at the moment, and the hotels in this side of town are cheap.
How much do they run?
I mean, on the north side of town, you could be spending gold per night.
I'm okay with staying in a cheaper
Multiple
place. I
gold
feel like we're gonna be here for a little while.
If we can get to my old
Right.
shop, I
And,
do still have a key.
But if it's vacant, did they already change the locks?
Not necessarily.
I will say, if everything goes well with Solomon's, I might be able to get a line of some paying work.
Okay,
nothing
here.
Dodgy. Nothing,
So,
nothing too.
I has an idea then. What if we try to go check out your shop first? With all of us together, we try to go check out the shop because
Right.
that could be a good meeting place
Set
too.
up base camp.
Yeah.
and-
But if the shop doesn't work, then Azure and I can go with Boz and we can try to go find a tavern because you're familiar with town too. So if
Yeah.
he knows the name of a tavern, you'd be able to find it too. And then we could go find a tavern and get us some rooms for the night, and then you two can go and talk to Solomon, and we can meet back and have dinner.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
I mean,
So do you know the way to your shop?
yes. And even if it says vacant on there, I know the landlord. And I'm just gonna
I know how to sneak into buildings
start
too.
hobbling off in
How
that
do you feel
direction.
about blood sports, by the way.
One more time?
Blood sports. Like
Blood spools?
sports.
Sports.
Blood
yeah.
sports.
Yeah, sports.
Like gladiatorial.
Boxing and fighting and dueling and deathmatch and stuff.
So-
Just like the normal things.
So as collectively coming to this plan, as you start to head west, and you're starting to head just less than half a block from Bristol's, you see about 4 guys dressed up. They all kind of sport more of a black look with maybe some red accents, and they all just kind of step right out from an alleyway in front of you guys, and you see them all turn and stop and look at you and just wait for you to come up.
I'm looking behind us.
I am just gonna hold onto Maz's arm and be like, "Don't."
I remove my trunk from the short sword on my hip
Okay.
that I was going to bring to my hand.
And as you take a glance between you do see 2 more behind you now.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Do you have business with our big friend?
But seems to be the problem, fellas.
They just kind of go, and you can see him start almost kind of snickering for some of them. It's like, nah, no problem.
Then let
We're
us
just
through.
wanting to make sure that the 6 of you here are, just well taken care of is all.
Sure. You know,
Dangerous parts around here.
If you are so concerned about us, you could give us a place to stay for the night.
Halim,
yeah.
shush.
or you could.
Well, I
pull-
mean, do you have, if you got the cash, we can take that cash off your hands and definitely put you up for the night.
I say you could just show us a good place to stay, since you're such gentlemen.
Yeah. And of course you wouldn't want, pulling that hood back a little bit and let us see your face there, mysterious stranger.
So, and it's more of like a cap, not like as much
okay,
of hoods.
okay. I assume they all just were like.
But you would
Incognito.
recognize them as from a few iterations. You don't know them personally, but you get the gist of
You
their kind of
dappled with
outfit.
them.
Of
Their kind.
They belong to the Black Axe.
Not the people I wanted to run into.
Yeah. And you see all of them do carry, except for one. Out of the 6, 5 of them are carrying what seems to be a hand axe or a hatchet of some sort on their sides. Is what appears to be like the de facto leader just kind of turns and like looks around. It's like, you're in the dead rabbit territory. You don't want to mess with them. So, tell you what, you pay us and we'll help safely guide you out of this area into something a little, more appealing more aesthetic.
Do you think I'm gonna trust my safety to the goon who works for the bronze medal of the Big Three? Has the last face. I mean, kind offer, really, kind offer. I'm pretty familiar with these streets. I think we could probably take our chances. But if you want to start trouble with the dead rabbits here, because I am on my way to see their boss, and it would be quite an entertaining story to start a beef between the two, wouldn't it?
Just kind of looks at you. It's like,
No.
there's no way. Like, we had you marked coming in from the south. There's no way you're part of the dead rabbits. So why don't you just go and hand us, at least a thank you for letting you guys pass, as they all start to kind of reach for the hatchets.
You guys are hilarious. I think that it's so funny. I can't tell you how many dead bodies I've seen in the last 2 months running with these people. And you think that threatening this guy is a good idea?
Just hysterical right now.
Okay.
Hysterical. Rolling deception.
Guidance.
I don't think this would be this. Would this be deception? Or would this be intimidation?
Maybe performance. Deception.
cast guidance.
Performance.
I'd argue.
I will say performance.
Guidance gives me
D4.
advantage.
A 1d4.
I'm okay with that.
Just adds to the total.
I mean, I'm sure between Maz
Oh,
and
that was so beautiful.
Mans we can
Okay.
handle it.
I have a dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
All right.
Dirty 20.
I'm just intending
dirty
to scare the shit out of them and just like, oh, this child just said what?
So,
It's like little 5-year-old looking thing just said what?
oh yeah, the psychotic appearance of
And the
halfling
laugh,
just
too.
coming forward. Like you can see the three out of the 4 actually take a step back and are actually almost like white knuckle gripping their axes now, but they're not fully leaving. But you definitely seem to have gotten to them, and you're really not sure exactly what's going to happen until all of us from behind them you kind of got lost track of with the appearance of them and all you guys just kind of sizing one another up. But you hear this voice that just calls out and it goes, "Oh, hey, Eala, is that you?"
I'm gonna be like, fuck. I'm gonna be like, maybe?
And you see from the other side of the 4, so you're on one side, there's the 4, 2 behind you, but from the other 4, that this lone figure walking up.
He's swaggering up.
And it is definitely a swagger is a good way to put it.
Whole swagger.
And it seems to be especially seeing the situation, putting a little extra pep into it to get there kind of quicker. Seems way as you see what can best be described as a relatively tall, almost plump elf. Instead of the very standard slender build, You see a bit of chunk on him a little bit. He's not like full on fat.
He's got some girth.
But yeah, he's a bit thick.
Okay, we're good.
Not quite a beer belly, but he eats well.
He eats well, yes. Yeah.
The voice
and
I
is-
thought you were doing the Kron voice, so I'm like, how did Kron get from here
Oh,
to
no.
there?
Or Kron. I thought
Eala,
Kron was
is
gonna have
that
a
you?
twin
Swearing
brother.
Kron.
It's a
I
sweater.
was trying to call out a little more. Yeah, it didn't go super well.
That's okay, that's
And he is dressed with, the best way to put it, with flair.
He is
And
fabulous.
so the best way to, like, a quick description would be about, like, knee-high boots. He's got some, like, purple pantaloons on.
I just picture them
he's
as
got,
like,
a
the
clean-
pompador pants that are just like
almost
the
like
big
the
puffy-
pompadour. Yeah,
Yeah.
almost. Yeah, and then he's got like a white, what would be like a fleece, like white undershirt that is almost like bleached white and incredibly clean, along with an overshirt that's like an emerald green with almost like a gold trim around it.
Okay then.
Very extravagant.
And he's walking up, and like a bit of a swagger, and seems a little out of breath after the quick little jaunt.
Pushes past
Yeah.
one of the guards.
Well, before he gets there, it's like, oh, it's like, hey, Allah, what are you doing here?
Oh, I missed you.
Honey, it's been too long. Do you know how much work I've had to keeping your shop clean?
I'm sorry.
You didn't even. Well, no, you did say goodbye.
I
Oh,
did
that was
say
such a
goodbye.
rush.
I did.
Just please move as he just goes and starts pushing past one, and they stick out an axe, and he just stops and looks at him and goes, "It's like, tell you what," and he goes and whispers into his ear, and you can't hear what he's saying, but whatever it is that you see this, and it's the leaders. You just see his face all of a sudden just like go white, and he just leaves, and everyone else just kind of scatters.
When everybody scatters, I'm gonna let go of Maz, and I'm going to skip a roo on my foot and walk over and just hug him.
I'm going to, and Maz is fighting the urge with every fiber of his being not to immediately try to rob those dudes as soon as they try to come to Just fighting it with every fiber of his being. Don't do it, Maz. We've changed.
To their level.
So
Lucian, I have a problem.
it's like, you're not kidding. What happened to your ankle, Don?
It was incident with kobolds.
Somebody threw me and I slipped and it snapped and it just got worse from there.
You see this elf's eyes like dart, and all of a sudden, what seemed very jovial feels like extreme hatred as he looks across every one of you guys.
No.
It wasn't me. You
No,
think I
no.
could have thrown her?
No. It was. I had to get from point A to point B, and the only way was up and over, and so. But mind you,
Fine.
I've been carried the entire way.
As a queen should.
Absolutely. Maybe I should introduce you.
Yes, like, who are your friends? Come on now.
This is Maz.
Hello, Maz the Monday, champion thrower.
Yeah, he would
It's
be
like,
my.
oh, you are tempting the wrong person.
Sorry. Old habits die on. How's it going?
And
You
then we
seem like a
have,
good soul.
and then we have Boz, who's really old. And you know what? Interesting enough, he knew my parents.
It's nice to meet you.
He's really
Ah.
old. And
I'm not that old.
and this little shit here is Helene.
Hi. Did you used to work with her? I really like your outfit.
Oh,
But I would pay good money to know what you said to those guys, because that guy looked like he just about shit
I'm
his
just gonna
pants.
cover her
Yes,
mouth.
I did work with her. It's fabulous. I love her work. You couldn't pay me enough to actually tell you what I said. That's my little secret.
I love this guy's energy.
But oh my gosh, I love your laugh. You're gonna have to show me that again sometime. But I'd love it to also
Much
be
practice.
genuine. I don't want to see that fake one again.
And then the big guy. This is Azure.
Oh,
And then this is Kron, who is kind of in the same situation that I'm in right now.
I wouldn't call it a thigh or ankle problem, but we could patch him up.
Fantastic.
It's like, that ain't you. It's like, does the voice also need work, or is that just him?
We're not quite sure.
It's been broken since we got him.
Yeah.
He got fixed some.
He got fixed some, yeah, but the
Amateurs.
Man that he was not an amateur. The
Oh,
man
I'm
that
sorry,
was
he was your boyfriend.
shut up. He was not my boyfriend. Especially don't say that in front of Lucian. He'll freaking kill him. Anyways,
Well, it doesn't seem like he's interested in you, hun.
he's not.
No.
Azure kind of just like reaches around, grabs your mouth, pulls you back.
So at this kind of word, all of a sudden you see, as you heard the name earlier, Lucian, kind of squats down in front of you, Helene. It's like, you are going to need to tell me all about it.
No, absolutely not. And then I just picture Mans like popping out from under her skirt and being like,
Mans! Oh my gosh. You look the same, but I mean, isn't
You
that a
haven't aged
compliment?
today.
It's like, oh my
Pegasus.
oh. Just Franklin's like, yes. Oh, for sure. And they just seem to have this conversation full on going.
Just like signing to each other.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to teach me how you do that.
Is there anywhere we could go, sit down, I don't know, get off my feet?
I mean, of course. I mean, why are you over here? And then
I'm
he looks
not
to Maz,
sure.
it's like,
Why
oh.
are we over here, Maz?
Yeah.
I don't know. Good part of talent.
No.
Debatable, but you know, I've got just the place. So we'll go ahead here. You can definitely check on your friends later. Don't worry, you'll be fine for a bit.
Yeah, alright.
So
Maz, be good.
Yeah.
No, Maz,
Yeah?
be good. Or I'm gonna stick Mans on you.
What's he gonna do? We can't strangle that neck.
Man,
Sorry.
again, I assume, I just visualize him as every time you say that, he attempts to climb up my leg and I just swat him away with my trunk.
He's like holding onto your, like the end of your trunk, just trying to strangle it.
Just doing that with the end of my trunk. Just like,
Lucian just
come
laughs
on.
like, I haven't seen Mans that frustrated in a while.
Right. Absolutely.
Alright.
You should see him when it was before he came along and he was strangling Azure every 5 seconds.
But well, follow.
All right.
Well, I see that you already ate. Good choice. One of the few in this area, but at least your taste buds are intact, so I can't
Aye.
question it that much. So,
I mean,
but-
I kept
Well,
it
what are
down.
you
That's gotta say
doing?
something.
What are you doing in this part of town then?
oh,
If
I'm
you
a
don't
merchant. I
fancy
go
it.
everywhere, wherever there's a deal.
Okay, that's fair.
So,
That's fair.
and while I will openly criticize the nature or the, he just kind of like looks around and like you see him like almost like touching a wall from a distance. The cleanliness of these places. If there's coin, I will still go, even if it's a bit begrudgingly. But I feel like I need a bath after being here for just about 20 minutes, and I mean, I could smell you about 2 blocks away, so I think you all should have one as well.
Well, I mean, it
Does
took
your
us...
friend actually need to bathe in oil, or is water just fine?
I'm not quite sure. Kron, what do you prefer, oil or water?
I only ever done with water, so I think that works.
I think, honestly, we should get him an oil, because I think that might help
Oh, I think-
rejuvenate him a bit.
Soap
I
and
was gonna say,
water,
seal up that leg first.
and then...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I've got just the place, so follow me. And
By
you
all
see-
means.
He does a very clean, crisp 180 on one foot and starts walking to the west.
Azure's just here, man.
So,
Azure's fine.
you guys wanting? Okay, so you are now traveling with Lucian to the west.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys wanting to do anything or ask?
I'm assuming we're going more towards your shop right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In that vicinity. I'm thinking I'm arm in arm with Lucian as I'm, like, limping. And Maz is still just holding onto his trunk, like, not letting go.
I would say, like Lucian starts like holding you, but you're limping so hard, like he's like, oh, this won't do. Maz, you need to pick her up again.
Sure. And then I just
He's like,
casually flick the hand off of my trunk and scoop it up with it.
And he kind of he directs you so that you're like carrying her like feet and head there, so he can have a conversation with Eala.
I just assumed just scooped up, sat.
Yeah,
on
I
the
was gonna
shoulder.
say probably sitting on his shoulder again.
So that happens at first. It's like, oh, bitch, no, I am not looking up at you the whole time.
She just looks down. She's like, "But I'm the queen, remember?"
Did you want the other shoulder?
No. Just hold me in your
okay.
arms.
Okay. Sure.
So,
Just one arm in the trunk.
Yeah, pretty much.
so you guys
Probably
can-
just sit in the trunk.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like,
Free hands just on the weapon.
All right. So as it goes on, Lucian asks you all the questions, and primarily it's like, oh my gosh, what happened?
Well, it started out, I went north, and then I fell asleep, and these creatures woke me up. And then,
Creatures indeed.
trust me.
Harsh.
And then we went to...
You know what I mean.
We went to Ellis Faye for a while.
The Druid City.
Yes, the Druid City. It was very uncomfortable for a while. And that's where Kron got fixed by Dakath and that other person. And then we came here.
So what are you guys doing here? Are you
Well,
looking to set up shop again, or...
I do miss my shop. I really, really
I
miss
have
it.
worked hard to be able to keep that clientele that you have. So you need to at least make a few dresses before you leave.
Oh, absolutely. I'll absolutely make an appearance and everything. And I do have some letters I need to mail off. And
Wonderful. That way I'll actually start to get some reimbursement for, keeping your shop open and preventing...
I know it's all about you. I know.
When isn't it? I mean, come on.
When it's about me.
Those are few and far between. Let's be real, though.
I know.
But it is so glorious when it is, I have to say. So,
Oh.
Eala and Lucian continue just chatting away and ignoring everything else for the most part. As you
I've
guys,
just been looking around this entire time like,
He's like a kid in a candy store. He's like,
yeah, and
Azure, don't touch. But Mom.
not even that. It was just like, what's happening? We've been here for 30 minutes.
and well, after sitting down and eating for a while, it's been closer to an hour now.
I was gonna say,
Point still stands. We've been here for an hour.
it's been a
here
couple
for an
hours.
hour. We have traversed.
Yeah, maybe about 2 hours. Mm-hmm. That's a good way to put it. About 2 hours.
So many strange.
But in about 20 minutes' time, all of a sudden you guys are led back into more of the bustling thoroughfare of the south side of the city. As the quality of the area improves and you stop seeing hooligans around. As you called them hooligans, yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
You stop seeing hooligans in the alleyways. They're replaced by some little kids playing. And Lucian just weaves in and out. And eventually you start approaching more and closer to the far west side as you're getting close to the actual coastline. And Eala, you're starting to remember more landmarks in this area very quickly now, until you know exactly where you are.
Okay. Be like, my shop's just around there, isn't it? It was called Ethereal
yes.
Threads. That's why I asked if you knew where it was.
So,
Nice.
do you still have your key?
I do.
Okay, good. So you can go and get set up. I need to take care of just a little bit of business, and so I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay. That works.
All right. So, I'll head off. See you guys soon.
Bye.
Nice to meet you.
So, can I do an insight check on him?
Sure. What
Just
are you
see-
inciting?
Like, what kind of business is he taking care of right now? Is he got to go poop kind of a thing, or does he need to
you
go
pooping?
close the deal?
Are you
Not,
pooping?
not asking that
I
question.
just need to go talk to somebody real quick.
So,
I just need to talk to someone. I just need to talk.
Well, I mean,
Just here to talk. I'm just here to talk.
it's a 12.
12. He's probably not looking for the loo, but there doesn't seem
Unless
to
he's
be...
looking for somebody named Lou.
That's a much more
Ooh.
common or much more plausible
Likely.
outcome. You don't get any like nefarious nefarious dealings, but at the same time he's so foreign to you
Yeah.
that you really have no idea. Like he could be buying a bagel or buying a shipment of gold. You're really not sure which.
Or a shipment of gold bagels.
Or that.
Gold bagels.
Or some people call them bagels.
Bagels.
So yeah, we get to my shop. Cute little quaint, like cottagey looking thing, but has illustrious like red satiny curtains and beautiful like painting on the window. So like there's not like a shop door, but it actually has it painted on the window and stuff like that. And she's like,
What's the name of your shop again?
Ethereal Threads.
That's right.
She wrote it down.
So I'm gonna crawl out of Maz's arms again and fumble in my bag for the key. And
All right. And you do see that there is like a vacant sign on it, but under it there's another sign written in flowing letters that clearly says "not for sale."
yeah. And then I'm gonna walk in, and when you walk into the store, again, it's got that very square cottagey feel to it, but there are just reams and reams and reams of fabrics and leathers and like different ribbons and tools and everything like that. And when she gets in there, when I get in there, I'm just gonna stop and be like, it's so beautiful.
Maz steps in, probably hunching his head.
Yeah, he
into
probably
the
has to
door.
duck to get into the
And then
door.
Just a little. There is like a little bit of a layer of dust,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's not enough to take away from what you could very clearly see as like a quite splendid shop.
And I'm thinking in this, not in the center, well, yeah, center, but back is her workstation slash cash register slash whatever. And then there's a door that leads to the great beyond. The private quarters.
Oh. I thought you meant literally. It could be an option.
The great beyond.
And that's where I go to the Shadow Realm.
Well, you know.
Send
So-
you to the Shadow Realm.
Does Eala live in her shop, or did she?
Yes,
used to
she
live
lives
her
in the,
shop?
yeah, she used to live in the back half.
Nice digs.
All right.
Makes sense.
Thank you.
So. Oh, okay. Sorry, typing messages.
Words are hard.
English is English.
How
So,
long did you
as
live in
you-
this city? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
How long did you live in this city?
Well,
Like, I
you're-
remember you telling me that, just like out of character. Like,
A
you
few
told me, like,
years.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
you had lived in the capital, and I thought that's where your shop was.
No, I have a shop there too.
Oh, look at that girl. What an
Yeah.
entrepreneur.
So,
But yeah.
Kron kind of steps up. It's like, so this is where you work
This,
and live.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna go up to one of the like display things that probably has drapes over it, and I'm just gonna pull the drape off, showing like these magnificent gowns and suits and stuff like that. Like, this is what I did until some things got a little out of control and I needed to take a break.
So, how do you know Lucian?
I've known him for a while. He actually is the landlord of this place, I guess you could say. This is my shop, but it's technically his shop. And yeah, he's been my friend for years and years, and he's the one that likes to put me back together. And I'm gonna hop up on the counter and I'm gonna start pulling out all the old stitches in my broken leg.
All right. Mams runs off, and you see him go behind the counter, and he's already pulling out like specific needles for you.
I also think that there was probably like a little side bed or something, like a little dog bed where Mans could just sit.
I was about to ask that.
Okay,
And-
was it a dog? Like, was it a pillow, or was it like a little throne?
I think it was like kind of like what like a fainting lounge would be, where it kind of is big on one side and kind of swoops down a little on the other side.
Hand-sized
So he could, yeah, so he could he could lounge on it. Yeah, it was his couch, and I'm assuming they're, yeah.
I'm just picturing whatever color it is that in gold it just says. Like,
It was
just
probably
got
like
his-
a really pretty ruby red, and it was etched with gold that said the man's lounge or something like that.
Just
All right. So
he like goes over there, stretches out his fingers.
Yeah.
relaxes on his couch.
He just starts popping his knuckles
Sorry,
and
I
just
can't
stretches
picture.
out. Yeah.
Boz has been looking around the shop, and if you look at him, he might look a little bit melancholy, more than normal.
would Eala be looking at him though?
Probably not.
Okay.
Because I'm way too involved in like just looking at my store, and then helping Mans get the harder thread and needles and.
Okay. So Kron's probably looking around. Azure, what are you doing?
He's kind of intrigued, as a lot of his clothes in a lot of his time is like, okay, I just went to a very general store and just bought something.
You went to a Goodwill.
Utilitarian.
Yeah, I go. Azure is the Goodwill shopper, so this is one of the few times he's ever actually been in like an actual clothing
Whoa.
store. And it's like,
This is what fabric looks like? I didn't know that.
It's just there's a
that's
lot of
how it
intrigue
turned
to
into
him.
a shirt.
Azure and
it's a
Master
lot of that
Race.
intrigue to him about just like, this isn't normally stuff I get. This is cool to look at.
I can just picture Helene running around pulling out different fabrics. I like this one and this one and this one and this one. Can you make me these?
I didn't know they made clothes in this many colors.
Absolutely.
They dress pretty extravagant in the capital.
That's a lot.
You know, I could make you something. I can make all of you something now that we're here.
I'm okay.
Clearly.
So do you owe Lucian money?
I don't think so, but he has been keeping my shop for a couple of weeks, months, something like that while I was gone. So I probably owe him some back rent. But I do have that saved, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Thanks. I don't suppose you have a few spare weapons laying around here, do you?
If you go in the back, there should be an old, like, chest. There might be something in there.
Well,
I know I had a sword or two.
thanks.
Of course.
I will take a look.
Don't open the green one. Make sure it's the red
Holy
one.
moly.
I open the red one, not the green one.
That's nice.
Greenland's probably trapped.
The green one is probably unmentionables.
Traps.
So yeah, he's gonna open it.
Listen, I've
I
been
could
in
just
this
see.
city a
I
long
could just
time.
see
I don't
Matt.
ask questions.
He pulls out a little tiny piece of underwear and he's like,
What is this?
okay.
Do you use this as a face mask?
he comes out with it like wrapped around his trunk. She's like, go put that back.
Jesus Christ on a cracker.
But yeah, I go
That'd be a
scrounging
nasty
for
tasting cracker.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. I'm thinking in the chest, just because she has traveled a lot, there is like a sword, a dagger. There might be like a mace or maybe a staff or two.
So
Stuff.
Unless Lucian took it all.
I was gonna say actually, Maz, as you go back and you look, can you describe what your room looks like? Your like pseudo bedroom.
So the room is probably like, it's not very large. It's maybe like 10 by 20, if that. There's a fairly nice looking bed that's kind of jammed in the corner. Lots of comfy pillows, obviously. Lush blankets. There is a green chest or trunk that's right at the foot of the bed. And then there's the red trunk that is in the opposite corner of the wall, or from where the bed is, along with like just random dresser mannequins, stuff that have half-made outfits, and you know, it's very simple. You know, wood floors, maybe a little bit of coloring on the walls. If anything, she just got massive drapes of different fabrics, so it kind of looks a little exotic in there.
Nice. I imagine at some point it's like looking at it, kind of walking slowly, kind of brushes some of the fabric with his trunk, and immediately it's like a needle sticks into his trunk. You know?
With a little dust that came out afterwards too.
He just starts sneezing. He's like,
All right.
But yeah, I checked the trunk.
So you go and check the trunk,
The red one.
and it
He
is
checks the trunk with
unlocked.
his trunk.
And actually, right in there, you see this very elegant little note that seems to be written in a very empty trunk. And I don't know if you want to bother reading it, but you do see Lucian's signature at the bottom.
I just pick up the note.
Okay.
I was just gonna go deliver it.
Okay.
I will take the note out of his hands and read it.
Yes.
Nah.
What is this? Unfold it. I'm like,
Pretty sure it's for you.
And it's Lucian basically saying, like, you left without any of your... You can hear his voice. It's like, well, since you left without any of your actual travel gear, and you did still owe me from last month, I decided to go and sell it as a down payment, figuring that if you ever came back, I could just help you get something else. But love you. Hope to see you again soon.
Love you, hun.
no, it probably says, love you, bitch. Bye.
Love you, bitch. See ya.
I'm just going to sit there and be like, oh my God. So I guess.
And then
I
there's a little
don't.
PS, and it's got an amount of what you would still owe.
Oh my God.
Oh.
She just looks at it. She's like, fuck.
It's a little intimidating.
Yeah.
It's coming back to you now that there was a large sum owed up front, and you've been working it off, but then you had left, and there was still a process.
I left for reasons.
So,
Yeah, me too.
question.
Me too.
Probably similar
Eala.
reasons. Yes.
Question. Is there anything on your door to, like, any type of bell, or would Eala just get really tired of a bell going in and off of your door?
I think it's one of the. I think if anything, it's more like she has a wind chime attached to it, so when it opens, it makes that like bling sound.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, after Maz has already come back and you're starting to stitch it up, you all hear the door kind of like creak open, or you don't hear the door creak open, but you hear a wind chime, and you all look to then see Helene coming into the door.
Was you outside the whole time?
I thought she was in here.
I
too.
You thought around and it's like you don't remember actually seeing her inside.
I thought.
I had to do my business. I'm sorry. I just
Again?
kind of. Okay, it was number 2 this time. All right. I just wanted to go and do my business in peace, and I didn't want to bug anybody. So this side of town seems a little bit nicer. I just kind of went a couple alleys over, so I didn't leave a dookie right behind your
That's what I
store.
thought.
No, I have. We have restrooms here and things and.
I didn't know. They just told me to go take a shit in the alley, so that's what I did.
Who's they?
There was some random dude out there. Well, not a dude. It was more like a little dude. I don't know if he was a dwarf or something. But there was somebody out there, and he said that I could just go around the corner over there. He seemed like a really nice old man.
Oh God.
See what I tell you? Everyone does it.
No, not everybody does that.
I think you're the only one who does it.
Well, do I honestly have a need to?
Point taken.
Exactly.
I've been pooping in the woods since I was like 2. So
Yeah, it's a cooler nature. I've been pooping over the side
pooping
of
in an
boats.
alley is, actually more private because I
So-
have walls around
Does a
me.
druid grow in the woods?
I am
talks
just gonna
about
sit
food.
there and be like, okay, all right, fantastic.
It's not right behind your shop.
Thanks for coming. And I'm gonna hop off the counter and I'm gonna hop one-footed into my bedroom area where he just came out of and just like sit down on the bed and work on my stitching.
All right.
See, I become a guinea pig and just go in the woods a bit.
So a few moments pass as you're all just kind of left to
Efficient.
your own devices in Eala's shop. Before you all hear the wind chimes and in comes Lucian.
Hey, there he
He
is.
looks around and it's like, and you instantly see his eyes dart. And let's see, he's gonna land on you, Boz. And you just hear him go, "She's in the back room, right?"
Yeah, she's there.
Okay, good.
No, I
So,
died.
We already know that happened once, hun.
True.
Oh.
Lucian, I'm having an issue with this stitch on the back towards
You
my
can't
hip.
do the double knot. Remember, your knee always catches it.
I know. And Mans can't do it, and I don't.
Well, he's always useless. Just come. You stay there. I'll come there.
So she's gonna be like on her stomach, laying on the bed, the dress hiked up almost to her booty,
Yep.
so you can fix her leg.
So they start working,
That's,
and you
that's
just
when Maz picks up her. No, just kidding.
and you just hear for the rest of you, Lucian making the weirdest comments throughout the whole time as he proceeds to help Eala stitch up. So, as that's going on, and it seems like they're not in any rush, what would the 4 or 5 of you with Kron like to do?
Well, we have no idea how long that's going to take, right?
Do you have a basement in this place?
No,
Like a cellar, like storage?
nope.
That costs extra.
Well, I wasn't sure. Some buildings just come with that.
If we had a cellar here, it would probably flood. It doesn't work out well.
Cellars don't work out in this area very well.
Not near the coast.
Flooding. That's why all the houses are up on a ledge.
That's fair. We are like right on the coast. I don't know how water works. I lived up in the mountains most of my life. I've never lived on the coast before.
You're all good. There's tons of like basements and tunnels on the other side of town now.
More on the south side?
Yeah.
Probably more north too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
If you've never
The
been,
opposite side of the water, really.
how did I meet you on a boat?
I'm saying I grew up in the
Oh, okay.
mountains. I wasn't exactly, living on a slave ship for a very long time.
I was
that
wondering
just
how you
kind
got
of
to the
happened.
coastal area then to be put on the slave
I
ship.
could just picture
Oh.
like Lucian being like, "What the fuck are these people?"
So,
Yeah,
Eala,
speak for
you
yourself.
actually
I signed up
feel
for a
him like
vacation.
starting to like all of a sudden go a little quicker. And you can feel his hands getting like a little tenser. Mm-hmm. It's like, sorry. It's like,
just gonna
your
start.
friends are insufferable.
I'm so sorry that we're talking. How dare we, old man? You guys want to go outside and leave Grumps and Grumps alone?
And I look up from the sort of like football match with needles that I've been playing with Azure.
Nope, this is exactly what's happening now.
I picture it's like like you guys
Yeah,
are
sure.
playing with like a thimble or
Yeah,
like a,
yeah,
a
yeah,
spool
for
of
sure.
thread
Just-
back and
yep.
forth.
Flicking
A
some
bobbin.
tiny.
He introduced
You know
it to
what?
me. We got bored. We've just been doing that.
You know
The
what?
whole time.
They're entertained. Boz, if you just wanted to step outside, because we're really the only ones talking here.
Yeah, we could go outside.
Yeah.
Before you leave, Lucian does kind of yells out from that. It's like, if any of you wander off too far, I am not going to bring or come back and grab you when we go to the spa.
I won't be going very far.
Oh, he's like,
Yes, sir. Heard that. We'll be right outside the door.
Don't worry, they have a kiddie pool too.
I will have you know I may look like a child, but I am not a child.
she's still a child.
Lucian, you have an
In
acceptable level
comparison to
of
you,
small.
Grandma.
Okay, Azure does know what a spawn is. I rolled a nat 20 on that. I know what a spawn
Yes,
is,
you
Chad.
Grandma, though.
Oh, you guys have those too?
I haven't been to one in a while.
Let me tell you, they
but
can use the spa. Absolutely.
that was something since I've come to this continent. Yeah, that was a new thing for me.
Nice.
The pause.
You know, it's a lovely time. You get the vegetables on the eyes. You know, they put the mud on you. Isn't that what they do at spas? I've never been.
You could use one. I bet it would be great for your skin.
Well, nothing can fix this leathery hide.
No comment.
So we'll say some of you maybe step out for a bit, but it's not too much longer as Eala. You can tell. It seems like Lucian's flustered to a degree. Not the upset flustered, but just like, oh, they're insufferable.
It's like, these are not my people.
Yeah.
Oh
As he starts-
god.
You see his skill really kick in as he quickly starts stitching up very efficiently. And it's not too much longer until Eala's able to, on her own, or under her own weight and with her own strength, walk out just fine.
Like nothing ever happened.
That is a neat trick.
It's called magic. No, it's actually called having a steady hand, but still.
Oh. You can
Not
do all-
to be
you can fix
confused
all
with
that
us.
with needle and thread. That's mighty impressive.
I mean, it is called ethereal threads. So,
Oh, yeah.
but in all honesty, pat on the arm. I feel bad for you because now you don't have to carry me.
I still have to carry the robot.
That's fine. I mean, a princess should know how to walk on her own too.
I thought I was a queen. Bitch.
Apparently you've been demoted.
You just got so pompous. I couldn't.
I
Don't worry,
forgot.
you'll earn that title again soon, so
I
it's
forgot
fine.
you're the queen.
You know it. So, he's like, all right. Eala, you're gonna need to open up the windows before we leave because we stunk up that place and we need to go get clean. So,
Ugh, absolutely. I'm gonna have Maz help me because reach like the heavier ones. Like,
yep.
have Azure take
Sure.
one side, Maz take the other, and she'll take the front. Pop
Alright.
open some windows.
So you kind of prop it open as Lucian then kind of thinks like, all right, I've already sent word and we're going to go to my place now.
Really?
Well, not my place, but my spa place.
yes, I knew which
Nice.
one.
All right, who here hasn't been to a spa? I don't want to be that embarrassed.
The last time I bathed, it was raining.
Helene,
Not surprised.
I haven't
That's
been to a proper spa.
disgusting.
I took
we
Helene.
swam in the ocean a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we did.
I took
swam.
Helene when we were in Elphazar.
I mean,
Good, so you already know what to do.
Only,
I've been-
only basically.
I've been to spas super up north, but that's the extent of whatever
Those are
knowledge I
hot
have.
pools. Those aren't spas. You'll see the difference.
Though
Trust me.
back when I was working, up there, we constantly did business
Do
at
they
spas,
still have
so-
those drinks with the little frilly thing on them?
No, they got rid of those last month. I was so bummed.
Those were the best, and they had a little
But
bit of
they-
a glitter in them.
They did try. They're bringing something new in. I was hoping to try it today.
Fantastic.
I'll give you all one my treat. You just might owe me later if you like it
This
enough.
crazy invention called a margarita.
Margarita.
Just got off the boat.
So, it's like, anywho. It's like, come on, chop, chop. So, he leads you a bit into, well, actually, he's going to lead you farther kind of out a little bit more to the west, but you guys are already really close, so more of south from your position.
Southwest.
Yeah, like southwest, and it's almost like right on the coast, and you can actually see this nice area that's sectioned off, and you can actually see like a 2-story building, and you actually see some people that seem to be like open bathing on like an upper balcony. Seems like
Naked.
a
Whoa,
really
man.
nice ritzy place. Yeah, like he's
Helene's
taking
like,
you some-
I see boobs!
Whoa.
Oh, if you
It's like-
stop and notice that, you should see the red light district. It is nutty.
No. Do not talk to Helene about the red light district.
All
Well,
right.
Okay, so is
Where
she
would
a
we-
child or
Nothing
not?
about
Because I really thought she was.
Okay,
But
I
now it
look
seem-
like a
but you-
child. I'm about to be an adult, so technically,
You are still a child. Then.
Define
That's what I
adult.
I
thought.
thought you were
Please.
like a grown half person.
No, she's like 16.
What?
I'll be
that's plenty
16
old
in a
enough
couple
to
weeks.
see
I've
someone's
been
tits.
drinking since I was 10. I've seen naked people before, but they were talking to me about these dancers a couple weeks ago.
No.
And they said when we got to a city, we were gonna go see some dancers, and I don't know
I
what that
forgot
means
about
exactly,
that.
but
Hey, Allah, are you planning on taking her to tassels?
I mean, I haven't been there, and
You guys got a tassels too?
we do, and I know,
It's like it's probably the same one you go to.
Yeah.
and I actually.
Probably. It's the one
The-
tassel.
Is that where you found me?
The fuck?
You don't ask.
Sorry, that was my outside
Good
voice.
things happen at tassels. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Haven't had a bad time yet.
There was
Oh.
a couple.
You haven't gone with balls, apparently, because something tells me he would not have a good time there.
There were a couple delegates that loved that place back when I was working up north.
I did a lot of their costumes there. Costumes. Tassels.
Randy buggers.
I mean, it's a
I bet
great-
that was quick
you
work
had
for
a
you.
great deal working with them. I mean,
It
it's the
was. They-
material for 4.
And they're fantastic.
Material for 1 that gets spread out to 4.
Exactly.
And you get to charge full price, too.
And I mean, technically, material for 1 spread out to 4, unless it's men, then I can spread it out to like 7.
No, remember, that's jingles.
All right.
Yeah.
Helene, we should go there. We should go there instead.
I will gladly join you. Sir.
I know you will.
Oh, we've had fun times there.
God, I miss these times.
Azure's in the corner having an existential crisis right now.
It's all
On
right,
our
Asia.
way there,
I'm
do
sure
we?
they'll have a fine time. I
On
used
our
to
way
know-
there, we passed a post, right? I can drop my letters off to Dakith.
We'll say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, you sending your letters to your boyfriend?
He's not my boyfriend, Helene.
As I kind of glance over at Lucian too, like, did he hear that? I know that he's not
Are
into
you
it, but
trying to get him to hear it? Are you saying it loud enough? Is that the intention for him
not
to hear it?
intentionally. But I looked over, like, oh, did he hear that?
We went out like twice. I wouldn't consider him my boyfriend.
You invited him to come traveling with you.
And he said no.
Come travel the world with me, Dakith. I'd love to have your undead babies.
And I'm just gonna stop and I'm gonna be like, Mans.
Nope. I book it. I'm like, I don't know where we're going, but I just take off and run like
Nope, 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 nope.
20 feet away and just kind of stand like, I'm done.
Mans is like almost jumping at your feet, like ready to pounce.
I'm just gonna sit there and be like, no. God, I need to drink after
As
this.
you walk up, all of a sudden you just feel Lucian's hand on your shoulders, and it starts to squeeze. It's like, Eala, who is this Dakith?
You're not gonna approve. He's a high elf. He's a blacksmith.
He likes to get his hands dirty.
And yeah, you're not gonna approve of him. I'm sure the second you saw him, you'd be like, what the fuck?
I don't know. Lucian seems like he has a type, and he might like guys who like to get down and dirty.
I'm just gonna sit there and
I'm thinking that Helene says this. and
yeah,
you're-
absolutely.
You raggedy bastard.
He just kind of
No,
looks
this
at
is
you. It's
100%
like,
something
oh,
she
you
would say.
have no idea, because you're way too inexperienced to even have a glimpse of that life.
I know nothing, but I know that you are not interested in this, and if you're not interested in this, that means you're interested in something else.
The fruit.
Eala has just enough.
Congratulations,
I
you
know
figured
how to
it
do
out.
basic math.
Eala, I just picture like super pale, but you can see what little blood is running through her start just burning across her cheeks, and she's so embarrassed right now.
Dakith,
honey,
or sorry,
did I embarrass you in front of your friend?
as you come up, like, actually you got close. Mans lunges and grabs onto your leg.
Hey, knock it off. Bad
He's
boy.
not letting go.
You and I have had issues in the past
He-
before.
he's just like,
So grab Dawn. You just see.
Can I grab him and just dig into him a little bit too, and just kind of like try to pry?
you
him
really want to
off?
peel his molting flesh off with your nails?
You know what? I'm getting
Roll me
ready
a
to go
s-
take
okay.
a bath anyways.
The two of you, for Mans, and then you contest a strength check.
God, shit. What'd you get?
8.
I got a 3.
So with a
That's
little
like
grunting.
That's the stat he actually has a plus in.
I don't.
I rolled a 2.
So you're able to get Mans off. Maybe it's because the moisture,
Moist.
yeah, the moisture.
Moist.
I'm tiny
but like
too,
a little bit of
so
the
I'll just blame it on that.
spray from the ocean. It's just
Makes it a little muggy.
a little muggy, yeah. So you're able to kind of like slip them down more towards the ankle instead of like the mid calf, and from there you get your fingers under his hand. You're able to kind of pry off, and you get the thumb, and then everything else.
Take your creature back.
I'm just gonna scoop him up and set him on Lucian's shoulder.
He instantly becomes calm.
He loves Lucian.
It's not my fault your pet's not good with kids.
Oh, so you admit you are a child?
Oh, well, in his eyes, I probably am because you're like 150 years old.
No,
to be
actually
fair-
I'm not. I'm 127.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I
That's
was
right,
off
she's still
by
a child.
30 years.
You know, I was knife fighting in the gutter at 13, you know. It's,
Yeah, but look at the size of you compared to the size of her.
They didn't make us knife fight, but they did make us hunt down rabbits and squirrels.
Beth,
Yeah.
Lucian, and she's just gonna hold his arm tighter.
It's like,
She's like, wait,
oh, this is.
guess there are worse things.
The worst was the birds. Those were brutal.
Yeah, not a fan of birds.
Nah,
All right.
gutting them is worse.
Come on. Reservation time's almost here. We need to get in.
Oh, thank God.
So, you guys all pile in, and Lucian just tosses a small bag to concierge person running it.
Is this someone I recognize?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Somebody I know.
You've seen this person quite a few times.
Yeah.
You've bathed here before.
Oh,
As
yeah.
you just follow Lucian, who takes you straight up, and he takes you to the second story, and leads you to this wide open, and it is a split thing. Very
it's-
obviously.
Men on one side, women on the other.
Yeah. And he goes just all right, Eala, you go. You have first dibs. Make sure the small one follows you.
Come on, Helene. We need to get undressed. She's gonna walk on the right side, I guess.
All right.
Would you tell your friend that the small one has a name?
I told him your name.
So he's just being a dick.
Think
Sorry,
so.
that was my outside voice.
No, that was your only voice.
It's the city. It just makes people angry.
All right, boys, follow me into the other one.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Once we're back there, she is just like
Boys!
Mans actually goes with the boys.
Yep.
Does Mance... Can Mance see?
No. It's like an echolocation type of thing. It's like a bat. He's blind, but he can sense things.
That's fair.
All right, and you all are able to
I just picture
slip
him in a
in
little floaty donut.
after stripping down into a heated pool with flower petals and scents abound.
She's
And it
just sitting
feels
there
fantastic.
Maz is covered in just tattoos and scars. Just lots of them.
darn, we can't see those. No, just kidding.
Boz has his own scars. Probably a lot.
Azure also has scars.
We all have scars, you ding dongs.
Some decently big ones.
Except for Kron. Kron probably doesn't have any. Well, yeah, he does.
He
'cause
does
he's-
now.
He's got one now.
He's got a gaping. Yeah. Lucian is almost untouched. You see maybe
No.
one small nick, and then there's one massive one on his side. But besides from that, nothing compared to you guys.
I just picture Mans running over and cannonballing and then just swimming like this through the water.
It's like a squid.
Yeah, he swims like a squid.
So does he swim backwards then?
Yeah.
Since usually he runs forward. He just
Yeah.
backstroke.
He's just making figure eights in the pool.
Yeah.
Can we hear on the other side of the wall, or is it
Oh yeah, no, you
split,
can hear
split?
it.
Okay.
Yeah. You can hear everything.
At some point, Maz will stick his trunk in, fill it up full of hot water, and then just spray it up and let it rain down like a shower.
You see.
I just picture this.
Water.
I just picture the funny elephant, that you'd put butterflies in its nose and go.
Yeah.
It doesn't empty in my mouth.
I need to bring you here more often. That is nice.
Lucian, are you enjoying the view over there?
No, it's not my preference.
I mean,
He
Yeah,
just
probably.
he did decide to go bathe with the largest members of the group.
Yeah.
I just picture half the water came out
Yeah,
when
yeah,
Matt
no.
sat
Asher and
down.
I sat in at the same time. The whole thing just raised to the top and spilled up.
You just see Mans catch a wave.
So.
Oh my god. To our fans, please draw this.
Please. Please, I hope you have fans by this point.
Yes.
I'm your
So.
biggest fan. Okay.
So with all of you
Finish it.
enjoying your baths, finally making it to the city, it is at this point that we'll go ahead and end the episode for tonight. Kind of a weird ending
They're all
spot, but
ending
it's good.
naked in a bath.
Yep, you're all naked together in a
We'll
bath.
all be
We
getting
end
dressed
this
as we
session
start
like
our
we
next
started
session.
the first one, naked and afraid.
So
Then the wall just between them collapses, and everybody's like,
Oh no.
Time to fight.
Spaghetti up.
So, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We hope you had as much fun as we did in filming this.
wait, I got this.
We got it. So, we hope to see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We're to die
To die for.